I'm one of the two founders of Arturia. My name is Frédéric Brun, and I was a violinist for a long time before starting Arturia. Then I became an engineer. Arturia was born 20 years ago in Grenoble. Grenoble in the southeast of France. So if you know France, you know Paris maybe, and Marseille, and we are in the Alps. And together with my partner Gilles, we decided to create a company to make music production accessible to everyone. This is Arturia. I arrived in Korea 2 days ago, and the first impressions are good. The country is a bit like France, the same number of people, and it's also a good mix of tradition and innovation. So it's interesting in that respect. Also, this is a very new culture to me. But looks very interesting and very deep. So far I did not see much, but I'm planning on going tomorrow to visit more. But people are extremely friendly, and so are my friends at Samick. So we decided to work with them a few years ago. As an ideal partner, already invested into keyboards and music gear. So we have a very strong relationship now, and it's good to be here and see how they work with us. So yes, Arturia is a sort of family. So we have different kind of people. Many are musicians. Most of them are musicians. A lot of them are passionate about music, and they hang out even outside working hours. So every Wednesday they go for beers together. They make music together. So they are a very strong group of people. And we're in the Alps, in Grenoble, so they can do sports. They can go hijack or walk in the mountains on the weekends. And the relationship in the company is very simple. Everyone is working on making things happen. We're all running projects together on different positions, but there is no strong hierarchy. I mean, no strong sense of orders and discipline. So that's what I think is key to the success. Several, I think, simple products. The first software synthesizer we made was Moog Modular V. So still the Modular V is a symbol of the first move we made into software instruments. I think Mini Brute is a symbol of the day we decided to make analog synthesizers. At that time, there was no real analog synthesizer market. It was 8 years ago. And it was really a red ocean, as you say, for MIDI controllers. And we looked somewhere else, and there was this market for analog synthesizer, very small companies in Germany, very small numbers, but we could manage to make a larger production with the Mini Brute, and that was a daring move with a new format, less keys, etc. But it was very successful. I think AudioFuse is another good example, because nobody was expecting Arturia to get into audio interfaces, but we thought we could make something different, something new, more empowering for the musician with more control, more connectivity, better workflow. And this is how we got started also with AudioFuse, and that's another example. And maybe last I will mention something like BeatStep Pro, which is a new way of controlling and sequencing products. It's a good bridge between analog and digital, between production and performance, between yesterday and tomorrow. You've got a very smart product, very inexpensive. And all of that along MILab and MicroLab are really the directions we're taking. V Collection is always expanding, but there is a limit to all the instruments we can recreate. We've done many now. Still, we think there are some cool, good retro instruments we need to bring to market. Some new kind of instruments like vocoders, for example, some sample-based instruments that are very famous and were core to the success of some music genres and very famous artists in the 70s and 80s, so there are still more. But we're also working on a new generation of instruments. New software as well will be there with us soon. I think I will still prefer among all of them the Mini V, because it was on the first. It's very easy to use, very strong sound. Mini Moog V is my favorite. I think the software and hardware integration will still be key to the success of Arturia. We think there is more to do to link between software instruments, controllers, embedded software with a very seamless integration. This is one direction. We think also that AI will allow to make better instruments in the future, so we're going to be working on AI instruments as well. We're working still on new audio products, and I think the classical analog sound can be reinvented further. We can go beyond the traditional analog, so you'll see that in the months and days and years ahead. Two reasons. First, we like to go to the market to understand the markets better. Like yesterday when we visited some dealers and understand what Korean musicians need and want, so we come here. And it's also a chance to tell about the new products because we have a lot of new products. We are a company coming with often new products. There's no plan for speakers or microphone now, but we're going to make more audio interfaces, especially toward our existing customer base, people who use synthesizers and analog gear, for sure. And also more software effects are going to be coming, yes. So I think first the quality is high, but we're not the only company offering high quality, but I think the quality for the price is really high. We work very hard on the discrete pro preamps, and I think the sound is really unique. Everyone should check because it's really, really second to none. Then I think the workflow is also unique. We are trying to give to the musician everything he needs to be creative and not be interrupted in his workflow. Not go back to the stream, access, go back, stop his creative flow. We want him to be always empowered. This is something different. It's also strong for everything related to mobility, and the small pain points are being really analyzed so we can make a product that is solving a lot of the small issues when you're making music. All of this is really typical of us, yes. So sometime at first we license the name from the name owners. For example, with Korg, Vox, we license the name. With Fairlight, CMI, we license the name. And after some time, we can still use the name as a reference. So this is the CMI, this is the recreation of the classic Fairlight. We are entitled to say that, even if we don't have the license. And then you have also to make image association with the original product. New product, yeah. There's some many secrets. I think we will come with some product that is mixing KeyStep and the BeatStep Pro. A lot of people are using BeatStep Pro live for sequencing and playing analog and digital gear. We have a new product in that direction that is coming soon. That will be very good. Also, we have the mini brute, the matrix brute, micro brute. We want a polyphonic brute at some point, but innovative and new and exciting. So we're going to be bringing something like that in the near future. So hopefully the Korean user will enjoy that. Yeah, we are going soon to be coming with the new AudioFuse revision 2. And so we have cleared out some problems, and it should be even better than it was in the first place. So also we're coming with a new software suite, coming with AudioFuse Creative Suite. So it's a suite of effects that is free, but worth $400 for any customer buying AudioFuse or AudioFuse 8 Pre or AudioFuse Studio. All right, so just mentioning and saying to the Korean users and musicians that we follow very much what is happening here, the K-pop and all these trends. And Korea is a very influential country now for music. So yeah, we are always looking at what's happening here. So thank you, and thank you Soundgear also for all the job done to make a musical instrument more popular here in Korea. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you very much.